Hello, Radiant Soul. Great to connect with you once again. And if you happen to be new to this community and channel, welcome. I'm Michele, and this is Soul Insights and Tarot. So those of you I've been connecting with, thank you so much for sharing so much love and sharing what you're going through, sharing your projects, what you're working on, and your creative ideas. It's really been inspiring to read that and get to know you more through the comments. If you are new, I read in Soul Stories. There are timestamps and chapters. You're more than welcome to skip ahead, as always. I will be doing a tune-in meditation, alignment meditation. Of course, you can skip ahead or you can join me for that as well. Also, I want to let you know, some of you know already that I have a Patreon community, Soul Awakening. It's soul study program, community, metaphysics, spiritualism. However, I just added recently, I moved my blog over there so for certain videos. So if you're into numerology and you want a free monthly report, I am doing that on Patreon. You can just, I think you just have to put your email in and you'll get the report. So if that's something you're into, the link is in the description box, as well as other ways to connect with me. All right, we're going to look at your future. What is coming up in the immediate future? And I'm looking at cycles. Where are you at in the cycle of what you're focused on? It's going to be different things for different people. There's a lot of energy shifting this month. This month is it's a lot of opportunity. It's a bit choppy. There's a lot of choppy energy this month, I would call it, but it is a month that can bring some change, deep change, revolution. I talked about this on my Patreon, the numerology report that I do. But let's just say you might have to just navigate certain things, but you can like quick start some things, jump start some things this month. So there's a lot of potential this month, but there is a lot of energy to kind of manage. That's the best way that I would put it. I hope that makes sense. I don't want to get into a big collective, but I just wanted to mention that as I'm attuning to your energetic frequencies, aligning to the OverSoul's. I wanted to get a bit into the energy frequency, and that's kind of what I do when I'm talking, even though I meditate beforehand and I meditate during the setup for the individual readings. I still like to connect into the frequency and vibration of the energy that's coming through. All right, so with that said, let's get a closer look at the cards. So soul story number 1, these are all the same cards. You have Opalite. I would say really trust your intuition. The cards all are the same this reading to really connect into your intuition. Soul story number 2, you've got Sunstone. Soul story number 3, Amazonite. I think I said it right. I don't know why I always have trouble saying that word. Amazonite, okay. And soul story number 4, Obsidian. All right, so choose the cards or crystals, the stacks that you feel a resonance to, you feel a pull to, whatever your intuition is telling you through your intuitive awareness, your psychic ability, and your own body wisdom. I know for me, sometimes I'll get a pull. And we're still doing the name it and claim it. We'll continue to do that. So if you connect with something in the reading, name it, claim it, put an emoji that symbolizes that for you. One of the ways I use pick a cards, I know people do different things, different ways, but when I go for a walk or a run or a hike, or even when I'm on my Pilates machine, I remember things that are in the reading, and whether it's the affirmation I connect into, my readings, of course, but other people's readings too, because a lot of times these readings are confirmations for you. A lot of you already know what's going on. It's just kind of a heads up or letting you know where you are in the cycle. All right, soul light, soul story number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Let's turn that around there. Feel very potent. I just feel like a lot of moon energy. I have a feeling something's going to be happening around the full moon in Sagittarius. I feel that that energy, the Sagittarian energy is really coupled with this Gemini energy that we're going to be in. Yeah, I think it's going to be, and then we have Jupiter going into Gemini. So there's a lot percolating. So, all right, soul stories. Let's get into the soul stories. They're calling me. All right, soul stories. I hear you. Let's get in. So I'm going to just start with the meditation. Woo, grounding. Let's connect into the soles of the feet. Connecting at the chakras, at the soles of the feet. Breathing in through the soles of the feet, connecting deep into the Earth Star Chakra as you bring your awareness beyond the soles of the feet, deep into the earth. And feeling a centering and grounding, yet expanded energy through the earth. Let yourself extend, expand through the earth. Deep belly breath. Breathing in through the nose, pausing at the top, breathing out through the nose, drawing the breath and the out breath back down through the soles of the feet, anchoring the energies, healing light, source energies. Next in-breath, breathing in above the crown chakra, connecting in through the higher self to the soul star chakra. And in your own pace and pattern as you breathe out, feel the expanding energies of the soul through your higher self into the earth existence. This existence is your soul expression and soul experience. And take a deeper breath in, moving forward slightly, breathing out, moving back slightly. And find your own rhythm and flow through the in-breath and out-breath. Feel centered in your own flow, aligning to the abundance of divine universal flow. And when you're ready, choose the cards, or crystals that most resonate and call to you. Soul Light, I'll see you in the readings. Hello, Radiant Soul. If you chose soul story number 1, or if it chose you, this is your reading. Ooh, that was my little my teapot. Did you hear that little noise? It hit. Okay, so I'm kind of getting a hit with you, by the way, and clarity. Something has been kind of fuzzy or opaque or not as clear, maybe some uncertainty or doubt, or you're waiting for someone's okay or someone's go ahead. You're waiting to hear back from someone. You're waiting for an okay or a go ahead. I feel like something is not only blossoming and moving, but also moving you forward. What's coming up for you in the immediate future is a lot more clarity. You're really clearing things up and out, making a lot of, I think you're going to be making a lot of choices by what I'm getting. But let's connect into the reading fuller and see what's coming up for you. Also hearing Dennis. Okay, the first, the rhythm of my breath directs the rhythm of my life. Yeah, look at that. You know, spirals represent the soul and the breath and the cosmos. I feel you're getting, this is part of the clarity. Your clarity is actually coming from not trying to rush or do what other people are doing or how other people are doing what they're doing. Yeah, the direction of your life is getting clear, but either you step back and you evaluated or reevaluated, maybe this past Mercury retrograde, you put some time in, but I definitely feel that there's a lot more clarity that's coming in. In fact, I want to say like this is like a clarity ball, like a ball that's clearing things up. Even though it's coming through the breath, I'm getting a lot of third eye energy here. You may be doing a lot of third eye meditations, or maybe that's something that would be good for you or drawn to. Oh, I honor the natural process of growth and transformation. because you see where you're at. You're seeing just how far you've come, and you're seeing where you're at in the cycle. Something is about to emerge. Something is about to happen. We're going to get more detail. Ooh, listen to this, listening to the wisdom. Yeah, you're listening to your body, you're listening to your intuition, you're listening to your soul, your higher self, God, for those of you that are praying to the all that is, or source energies, which another name for source is God, or source energies, God, whatever term. This reading is to two things. Either what I'm getting for most of you, it's that you are in alignment to the rhythm. And so you're listening to your body wisdom, your intuition. You're listening to your inner guidance. And that's creating a natural flow, but something is building. By what you're doing, something is building because you're in the natural flow. You might have been resisting. Now, some of you, the message is you need to get into this flow. That could be something that's coming up for you. It's about getting into this flow. How do you get into this flow more? Because something is about to, well, you go to manifest. It's not just manifest. With these birds, something's about to lift. A burden, a doubt, a situation. You finally get the clarity, or it clears up. And it's because you're allowing the natural process. Or for those of you that are not, what I get by this reading, the messages I'm getting, is that if you allow the natural process, things will clear up. You don't have to necessarily do anything. Wow, this is such the message. Wow. Stillness. So those of you that have been feeling like I've got to do something, I've got to make it happen, look, you're getting the message of patience and relaxation. And I'm going to say the truth will be revealed. The truth will come out. The truth, you'll bear the truth. The truth will come out. The truth is going to come out anyway. That's what Spirit's saying. So take some time off, take some time out, relax. Don't push it. Those of you that this is something that you have to do about a relationship, and I'm getting truth. There we go. So I'm going to say stillness and patience brings truth. This is your process right now. Meditation, listening to the body. You know, if you did the meditation with me at the beginning of the reading, kind of swaying and connecting in to the kinesthetic, somatic memory, your soma, your body, your kinesthetic or somatic knowing, inner knowing. Some of you are like, you want to push something or rush something, or you want to get clarity. There could be something in a relationship going on, or something's unclear, or you don't want this cloud to happen. You want to keep the movement. You don't want to get stuck. I don't feel you getting stuck by what I'm seeing in this reading. But I do definitely, I'm just really hearing it from the guides also. Don't overdo, don't push. Opalite has to do also with self-care, nurturing, self-love, care. It's a feminine energy, so it's more yin, and I think that's why you're getting stillness and patience and relaxation. Then your truth will come to you. This is all about getting clarity. I just heard clarity of mind, clarity of purpose. Some of you, it's about your purpose or change in direction. But and look at that with this. Looking here. Hearing Spirit's message for what's my next direction, or where am I going, or what do I need to do about this? See, this, you're in some kind of, I don't know, learning lesson, or you're applying what you've learned, a life lesson. That somehow has to do with not overreacting or trying to push or control something. Doesn't mean you're controlling. It's just sometimes we need to control something in life, a situation. We need to apply control, applied action, but then we need to know when to pull back, when to take the foot off the pedal, so to speak, off the accelerator. So you're getting that message to not push, not to accelerate, to allow the natural process, whatever it is that you're going through, that you're in a natural process right now, and there is growth. Something's transforming. Something is actually getting better. For some of you, it's going to be a realization from another person. Maybe, I don't know, maybe something they did, or they're wondering what happened, or let's see what you've got here. We're going to take 3 from here. Yeah, look at that third house communication. And there's 2, which is reminding me of some kind of relationship. Maybe this has to do with some kind of relationship. I want to have my little pyrite here. I guess I got to put it over there. And then you've got, resources, second house. Oh, if you're asking about the growth of a business, it's growing. Don't worry. Yeah, look at that shine. Look at that. Just as I said, business, we got pinnacle, midheaven. Yeah, if you're wanting to know about a business or the growth of a business or how something is going to be growing or what's the potential of what you're coming to ask about, it has a lot of potential. You're invested in it, or you need to get more invested in it. That may be just to put more time or energy into something. Don't let yourself be stopped or held back, but don't push right now. If you're in a creative process, it's allow the process. You might need to relax or rest or let go of it a little bit. You might need to put something out there and then pull back a little bit. I feel like there's something new coming in for you. You know, I wore my my moonstone today, so that has a lot to do with intuition, trusting the intuition. And with that opalite, there's something about trusting the intuition and what you're receiving. Like you're receiving messages. You don't want to miss the messages is what Spirit is saying. You don't want to miss the messages. Spirit is speaking to you, literally a lot of you in a voice. Now let's see what these 2 are. They want to come out. Oh, domestic harm and compassion. I knew it. Some of you, this is about a relationship and financial discipline. Okay. Compassion. Yeah, some of you... This is about a relationship or you want more harmony in your life, in your relationship. This is not, in the immediate future, whatever you're asking about, this is not the time to rush to clear something up. You will get the clarity of what to say, when to say it, how to say it, okay? So things are going to get cleared up. Have compassion for yourself and other people. Now, some of you, what the message I'm getting is this: anything that has to do with the business or creativity, you're going to need to budget a little bit right now. I feel like probably more towards the end of the month. And again, this is a timeless reading, but let's say 3-4 weeks, and some of you up to 6 weeks, are going to have the funds, the money, the resources, whether that's a person, a situation changing, or the money to invest in yourself or a product, or, I'm just hearing something even about computer or phone. There's some larger object that I feel you might be saving for, or you need to save for, that's going to support what you're doing in your work. And I think I'm getting the message too, your higher self has been telling you that. You've been getting that message like, okay, it's not time to get it right now. Let me wait. Or there's going to be some bigger expenditure. I don't see it as a problem because I don't see any, quote unquote problematic cards here. But I do feel you're going to be investing in yourself or some new project or business. You're going to need supplies or materials, or it could be a device or, something with technology that's going to help you do your work better. Ooh, these cards are sometimes hard to shuffle. Those of you that are doing anything online or online platform or social media or any kind of media or getting your message out, this is a really good time to do that and to look at the people you're connecting with more one-on-one, more like it doesn't matter if there's one person in front of you, 10, 1,000, 100, 100,000, million. Connect. I'm getting connect personally. Feel the personal connection. This is about having compassion. Some of you are working on some kind of project that's going to take more time. again, I feel like you could be held back by something that you want to purchase or buy. And then we've got the Magician here. The Hermit. Let's get some messages here. Two of Wands. Yeah. Handling the situation well. See, handle the energy. You're learning how to manage energy right now. And energy, manifests in many ways. One of them is finance. So you could be Ten of Cups. You could be handling things financially. And then we've got the Eight of Wands. The Death card. Yeah, see, you're going to have Six of Swords. Okay, we're just taking 7 today. 7 cards are what's calling me. So we've got Scorpio energy here. Death, rebirth. You also have transformation here, which is death, rebirth with this butterfly. You have the Magician, which is a death, rebirth. Takes what's less ideal, making it more ideal, or what's working, making something better. So there's a lot about magic and transformation for you right now. You've got the Hermit. So we've got Gemini and Virgo energy here. We've got Virgo here, and we have Scorpio. So there could be those placements, and then Leo, of course. Taurus with the second house. Gemini with the third house. Something that you're working on is going to up-level you, is going to support you better. But you're going to have to apply yourself a bit. You're going to have to put more focus in or more time in, or you're going to have to allow for the time, allow for the rhythm and flow that you're finding yourself in right now. This is not a time to push. This person isn't pushing. I mean, there's a little bit choppy water here, right? But it's getting smoother because, if you've ever been rowing or, canoeing or kayaking, you have to find your rhythm. So that's what I really feel is happening for you, is you're finding your rhythm. You're finding this rhythm that works. And it might feel a little odd or off. You might think, oh, I need to push more. I need to do less, or I need to do more. You might be kind of in this push-pull. And I think that's also about the domestic harmony. It's also about bliss within yourself, finding that sweet spot within yourself, having compassion when you can't do a lot, when you can't push, maybe because you've pushed for the last 3 days or 2 weeks or 7 weeks or 8 weeks or 6, finding those respites, those spots in between, in the rhythm of your breath, in the in-breath and the out-breath. In between the in-breath and the out-breath, there's a space. So you have the in-breath, there's a space to center. The out-breath, and then there's a space. So whatever you're creating, whatever you're cooking up, whatever you're working on, it shows it's take an overview right now. Look at what's supporting you. See if you can do a bit more that's what's joyful. Now, this has to do with a relationship or communication issues, which I do feel May could bring quite a bit of communication issues. And if we look at the astrology, there's reasons for that with all this stuff happening in Aries. We're really looking at balance. How do I balance myself with the other, my dreams, my goals, with my responsibilities, or the other? How do I balance the other? And that's the higher mind of Gemini. So third house ruled by Gemini, it's focusing, on neighborhood, maybe your neighbors, your neighborhood, your yard, communicating with somebody. I can see somebody leaning over the fence talking to someone. But it's asking you kind of also to slow down, smell the roses a little bit, smell the flowers. Listen to your body at this time. And honestly, I do feel like things are definitely, you could say, improving because you're finding your rhythm. And those of you that feel a little out of sorts, find your rhythm, connect to your rhythm. The natural process. See, this is not about push. You're in a process of growth already. You are growing. Something is improving in your life. There is growth. There is transformation happening. You are getting over any obstacles or problems. It's not been without having to manage what you have, to budget or manage it, you are doing it. You're creating a new reality that is more fulfilling for you. Right now, let's see, why is that? Let me ask we're going to do one more. Well, I wanted to do, oh, there were a couple things I wanted to do. Let's see, how much more time do I have? Okay, I guess I'll use my rune card. I wanted to do timing. And look what you've got. No need to hurry. Stay positive about it. Okay. Yeah, something told me I really wanted to play with timing cards, but not exact timing. Well, unless that comes in. Oh, hold on. One fell on the floor. Let me get this. Ooh. Two fell on the floor. They were on top of each other. Okay, let me get this. And I'm going to take them both because some of you are asking a question. It's within a couple of months, and it's coming for you. So to me, that tells, this is why not to push. It's almost like when you're baking something, maybe a cake. I'm not a big baker. I haven't baked in years, but there's a time, or you got to just let the cake or whatever it is kind of settle, or I think anyway, or that's right. You don't put the icing on when the cake is hot. There's an example. So that's your message. Stay positive about it. No need to hurry. It's coming for you, whether it's a manifestation or whatever the situation is. And it seemed within a couple of months. You're in alignment to whatever it is that you want. So part of alignment is timing. It's not time, it's timing. So if you get out of alignment by trying to push something or make something happen, then you get out of alignment. Okay, let's get a last message for soul story number 1. Really ground this read. Oh, moon. Well, there we go. Opalescence, moon. You can see that. The moon in Cancer, double whammy, Cancer and the moon. Oh my gosh, in the 3rd house. So really speak with compassion. And with any projects that have to do with communication or social media, really coming from a loving presence and being loving and compassionate with yourself on the timing of things or what you're doing or how you're doing what you're doing. You're doing some kind of self-care or nurturing, which is also, to me, reflected by these 2 cards, and the stillness and the patience. I almost feel like you're going to be coming out with something else, an idea or a product or a focus or a project. If this is about communicating with someone, whether friends, family, siblings, it could even be coworkers or people you work in a group, it's saying to be fluid, use your intuition. And here you've got listening to your intuition. Use your intuition as to what to say or not say, or when to speak and how to speak. Really connect into your intuition to get the right approach. All right, Radiant Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, as I connect in and keep connected into my own inner rhythm, my personal flow, I align to the divine abundant flow. That's it. Lots of love and light, and I will see you in another reading. Shine bright. Hello, Radiant Soul. You chose soul story number 2, which is the Sunstone. This is your reading. Wow, I'm getting like messages from beyond. I'm getting seeing beyond, seeing into the future. You're getting your messages either at night, dreams, or some way you've been checking your synchronicities, or some way you've been getting some kind of messages as to what to do. I'm also hearing the focus is you. This is about you right now. Sunstone, something is picking up vitality, energy. I'm getting the message that there's something you're meant to share. And I'm getting like share with the world. Don't be shy. Yeah, there's something you're wanting to share, or you're wanting to express more fully Some of you, this could be in the area of communication. Some of you, this could be collaborating with someone. I would say in the immediate future, don't be shocked if somebody doesn't reach out to you and either want to work with you or sees your work or wants to combine something. I'm hearing the message, combine with others, or combining two things or something you're combining. This could be two fields, two jobs, two aspects of you, two parts of your life, two people. There's something about a combination that's coming through for you. Ah, okay. Collaboration brings more sweetness. Oh, I've not seen this card before. More sweetness into my life and into the world. You've got the hive, the bees. And I absolutely love bees. A lot of times I actually put lemongrass or lemon on my Himalayan sea salt lamps, and it draws the bees in my garden more. I have flowers there that they can, what do they do? Whatever they do. I can't think of the word right now, but look at this. There's like one goal. I think you're going to be connecting, helping humanity in some way, or you do already, but there's a shared purpose, a group that's coming together, or gathering, or the gathering with others, or you want to do something with a shared purpose. I feel I'm getting the message, use your gifts in the world, use your gifts more, whether this is work related, within a community or a group or even family. This is about gathering with others, or using your ability or your insights, your awareness, pollinate, that was the word, pollinate. Use what you have to pollinate. And the yellow, this is about the mental realm. So this is also going to be strategizing with someone. This is going to be, or brainstorming, mind mapping, things like that. That's brainstorming, mind mapping, visioning, visualizing, but also I'm hearing you need to write it down, whether it's journaling or a vision board or signs or symbols. You could also do audio notes, but I feel particularly with you, there's something about making it visual so that as you see it, you believe it. Oh, look at this. My community is supported, loving, and active in the world. A lot of you are opening up to realizing that you are connected to a larger community. And this, the awakening community, the artistic community, the creative community, spiritual community, but even beyond labels, just a larger community of starseeds, light workers, humanity, the community of people that are making a difference in the world, bit by bit, little by little, in your way, in your own way. Ooh, sun and stars, look at that. Time to also trust your instincts, and you've got a sun here, and you have Sunstone. You have the moon. So this is telling me whatever you're doing at night comes to fruition then in the day, or subconsciously, or on the astral plane. This is also telling me it's time to bring yourself out more. Look to the stars, think bigger, do bigger, more, reaching more. But whatever you've been working on, maybe shadow work or inner work, or maybe you felt held back, it's time for you to shine. Take what you've learned, something new that you do, or something that's new, a new focus for you, is going to come more to light. Okay, let's see what else. A lot to do with immediate future, connection, collaboration. Your guides and your higher self want you reaching out, want you doing more with groups, finding your groups, or being willing to weave in between different groups, even if you don't stay with one group. Some of you, this is also not just online, this is also in person. I feel like you're going to be around more people. I almost want to say cross-pollinate. It'd be interesting to see if that card comes out. Like, you're not meant to just stay in one place or one group. You're going to find your group, your tribe. Some of you have already, and you're, happy. You're doing something that you love doing. Others of you, I feel like, I'm really getting like a mission, a divine mission, a focus. There's something that you're focused on. Is it something spiritual based? Let's get a couple cards here. Libra. And I said spiritual based, and you have Pisces, sensitize. Some of you could work with healing work, somatic work. Some of you, I'm getting that you're just setting up your practice. You're setting up your work now. You're coming together. I do hear a job. There is a job, a position. It could be at a healthcare center, medical center, healing center. There is, some of you, there is a formalized place that you're going to, let's see if there's any more, that you're going to work at. Okay, let's see what those are. Tension. Now you had Libra and symbiosis. Wow, recognizing that we all have to work together. I'm telling you, May on. Now I've been seeing this cycle. It's the rest of this year for sure. Probably the next 2 to 3 years, everybody is going to be recognizing, how do we get along? How do we do this thing in life? Me, you, we, me and we. So I am seeing a lot of this come up in May about relationships, things that I'm seeing in the world, happening in the world. It's showing in your reading too. There might be a connection a little bit, although the cards are very different, with soul story number 1. If you're drawn to that soul story number 1, let's take one more of these cards, because you've got symbiosis. This is telling me you've got to learn to balance. You're working with people. Some of you, this is going to actually be, I don't want to take that many. Some of you, this is actually going to be working with other people on a particular project, and also something that could be hired or a contract, where I feel like the people could be a little bit different than you. Oh, just as I said that, Sagittarius, expand. Yeah, you're going to be expanding out of your norm, whether it's the normal people that you're, usual suspects, the usual people that you're around. And then we've got vision. And I am going to take one more, because on the top it says collaborate. Yeah. So your higher self wants you to reach out. Just take a chance. This is a time to connect with others with your gifts and bring your gifts together. Whatever it is that you do, it's time to bring it. It's time really for you to shine. The Sunstone has a lot to do with not only vitality, but shining, creativity. It's like feeling good about what you're doing, but it's also a time where there's energy increase, vitality, health, wellness. The energy is not sporadic, it's directed. And look at how this kind of matches. So I'm going to put that in there. It really goes together. So you could be painting, drawing, anything creative. I'm getting there's something about creative expression, or whatever your skill set is. Some of you I feel working in AI. Some of you I feel very technological. Some of you I feel work on computer or devices a lot. I'm getting a lot of different people, but there's in some of you I feel like you're going to work in an art gallery, or art studio, or I heard compendium. There's a Artist Guild, compendium. There's a lot I'm getting. Now, what I get, there could be a little drama. There could be a little, I don't know, one of my dear friends years ago used to say, and a colleague used to say, where 2 or more are gathered, there is drama. Well, let's just say potential for drama. You're to keep your focus, though. Whatever comes up, you're going to get through it, whether it's a disappointment or, a little drama, or you overhear something. It may not even be your drama. It may be that you just overhear somebody's drama, or you witness it, and it's not a big thing, because you're being asked to take kind of the higher perspective, get the more conscious perspective. And with that Neptune, Sagittarius, very strong energy here. You go from the Libra, Pisces energy into this Sagittarius. So there's a process here. It could be the tension with you, with the time, having the time to do what it is that you want to do, or the direction that you want to go in, or the project you want to focus on. But you're going to have, the vision, I feel, is very clear. It's opening up, and Spirit wants to say, open up. I need these people, or this type of person, or this kind of help, or somebody that has this skill set. Whether you go online and look for it, it's going to come to you. But there is there's a little bit of having to reach out. there's a little bit of having to reach out into the ethers, the ethernet, right? The interwebs, and just kind of, see what's out there, where you can, who you can connect with, who you can support, or what you can. Now that's interesting, because I shuffled soul story number 1, got this. That's why I'm feeling like, there's a little bit of a continuation between soul story number 1 to soul story number 2. I don't feel that's going to happen with the other soul stories, but definitely I'm getting that here. So let's see. Oh, wow. Blessings and love. Wow. Count your blessings. And then you've got, what's this card? Diligence. Yeah, sticking to it. That's what I thought. Even, like I said, even if any little road bumps come up, little speed bumps, it doesn't have to be a big bump. It could be a little trauma, or it could be, miscommunication, or some of you might be, oh gosh, I heard so-and-so worked with this person and they said this or did that, or just in the group too. But I don't feel like it has to be you. And if it is you, you're going to get through it. Now, some of you, there's a lot of growth coming in for you. There's a lot for flowering in your life. There's also a lot for you to share, to come with others. So I feel you're coming from this place, maybe tension, maybe things haven't been working out, even with somebody you're collaborating with or want to collaborate with, or, want to get hired. Some of you could be also graphic artists or some kind of artist or work in the creative field, but it looks like it opens. That's the message I'm getting. Keep to your vision, hold to your vision. I just heard expect positive results. So whatever that means, expect the positive. There definitely is something you have to keep to it. And I really feel like with this telescope, I feel like this is the vision. Like keep your eye on the vision. But she's not overly, she's doing other things. She's got the cat there, she's got stars, she's got the moon, the sun, who knows what else is here. So you don't have to overly think about the vision, or I got to do this, I want to do this, this is really what I want to do. I'm feeling like by what I'm seeing here, it's certain steps. One of them is collaborating, is reaching out, is to be in the community. Whether that's online for you, in person, or a combo of online and in person. Let your vision guide you, your idea. There's something you're seeing, and it's very intuitive or instinctual with that cat there, that familiar there. It's an aspect of you that's very instinctual. Maybe you see things far in advance. That could be this too. You could be ahead of your time. You could see something in advance. You could see, a trend or where something's going, and you're really being asked to trust that, to trust your vision and to share with others. You have a good sight. I heard second sight. There's something that you're seeing something that's being revealed to you. And in the immediate future, there's something else that's going to be revealed to you. 6 of Wands. Yeah, having faith and trusting. What is that? Oh, and here we have the star. Look at that, beautiful Ace of Wands. I never know which the guides are going to. Sometimes they have me from the middle of the deck, the bottom of the deck. Oh, wow, look at this. Okay, if you had any doubt of what you were doing, I'm just going to throw that out there too. 6 of Pentacles. I see what's happening. Look at all this pentacle. Okay. Some of you, I get it. You're not sure you want to work with someone or a particular someone. I get it, because but you are meant to work. Now, I'm not saying you have to do it all the time or all your projects or your focus, whether you're consulting. Some of you are getting a job where you're going to have to work closely with other people, or, you have, team building or teams that you're working with. Here's the deal. You're going to be doing just fine on your own. Look at that star card. 11th house, Aquarius energy, hope, dreams fulfilled, passion and purpose for community, for helping humanity. Ace of Wands, what did I say? Sunstone, vitality, movement. You've got here some kind of completion and a new beginning, recognition. You've got recognition. So you're going to get more recognition, more money. I think people are going to ask to work with you or something, collaborate or work with you. But look what happens. So you do, when you work with people, it's very Six of Pentacles. They do a little this, you do a little that. I give you this, you give me that. It's, make sure it's even. That, even if what I get from, okay, Spirit is saying focus on everything coming from Spirit, from source energies, infinite source energies, or God is another name for that. So you could be called to be very generous, either with your time or mentoring or money. Don't keep the balance. But you may be the one giving someone a leg up. The other message I have with this is, yes, you come from the Ten of Pentacles. This is where you're going. Or some of you already are in your Ten of Pentacles, but it could be 10 times 10 times 10, right? You could be making thousands, or hundreds, and then it goes to thousands to, millions. But when you work with people, there is going to be a different energy than this. So I'm seeing right now for you, the main Eight of Pentacles, look at that coming in. The main focus for you right now is the work. Whether it's inner work, on your projects, your path, your goals, your vision, it's all about working. So even though you're going to get, I feel like a leg up, you're going to get a bump, and financially, you're still working on your own and with others and groups. But this is where you're going, the world. So some of you, what you've done, you've already achieved a certain level of success or a stability or some kind of foundation. Now you're building on that to expand. So I'm going to put that here. Your vision is about to expand. And to expand, you have to work with other people. You can't do it on your own. You've gone as far as you can on your own. This is about expanding and working with others with symbiosis. Let's put this here. Because I feel all of this is about this. Even the money coming in and increase, it's about going to a new level. All of this that you're doing is about going into this new level. All right, let's ask for timing. What is your question? What do you want to know timing about for this to come to fruition? Wow, this is great, though. Whoever chose this soul story. I mean, I don't know what the other ones are going to be, but release any attachment to timing. And you're going to love this one because it's have faith. And Six of Wands is also the card of faith. Okay, let's ask one more. Whoa, did you see how that flew out? I don't know if you could see that. Flew out on the Astro Dice right there. Ooh, don't focus on things. Oh, that's the Sagittarius energy. Focus on projects. Focus on your gifts. Oops. Sorry, hit the tripod thing. Okay, focus on your gifts. Focus on giving. Focus on gifts. Focus on the gifts of the world. Focus on blessings. Focus on love. Don't focus on the things. The things will be there. Wow. Whoa, you guys, you got to let me know in the comments what the heck you're doing. This is powerful. I could go another probably 40, 45 minutes with you because whatever you're doing is big and it's about to bust through. Don't force things. It's a timing thing. I don't know. It could be a lot of different ways for a lot of different people. Like you're seen somewhere, someone could be watching you now with your work or what you do, whether this is online or in social media, or if some of you are working, quote unquote 9 to 5 or more corporate kind of situation, you might think, oh, nobody sees me, nobody notices what I'm doing, and boom, there's the promotion, boom, there's the raise, boom, there's the bonus, boom, you're asked to do something more. You're asked, hey, what's your opinion? Why don't you come to the meeting? So really don't force things. You're in a sweet spot with whatever you're doing, even though you have to be diligent and it's work. I get it. It's a lot of time, energy, focus, work. Eight of Pentacles, you got to enjoy the work, but it's It's laborious work. Okay, let's see. Soul story number 2. I don't know how long this... Ooh, Saturn. What do we got? Snap, Saturn. That's the diligence in Scorpio. What house? What house? Whoa. 9th house. You're building a bigger vision. Expand, Sagittarius. Use your intuition. Use your awareness. Some of you, it's your psychic ability. Saturn in Scorpio. Don't focus on things. Don't get obsessive. Don't overly focus on control, trying to control the situation, circumstances, people. Saturn in Scorpio, that can have to do with, don't overly focus on the details. Bump up the Scorpio. Every sign has a lower, and planet, everything has a lower, mid, and higher octave. Get to the mid to the higher octave of Scorpio. Transformative energy. Focus on the transformative energy. Focus on the psychic energy. Right? Pluto, that Pluto and Mars energy. I think earlier Mars wanted to come in this deck. Yeah, act. Aries, act. But it was Mars. I don't know which one it was. I saw it briefly, and I made a note of it because when I was shuffling, it kind of came. Oh, there it is, Mars. Motion. Yeah, this card wanted to come out. So what does that mean? Everything's in motion. The world. Got Scorpio there too. It's cyclical, just like with soul story number 1. You're in a cycle. It's cyclical. Don't overly focus on the things. What can this get me? What are you giving me? Focus on the opportunity. Focus on the opening. Focus on abundance. Focus on follow through right now. Following through. Focus on love, which is abundance. Abundance, prosperity, giving. If you focus on where can I give? Where can I be of service? Where can I share my gifts? I'm not saying all of it has to be gratis or free or donated. Some of it can be, but where can you're in this wheel right here, and you want to get out here, okay? You're in this wheel, but you want to get here. You're going bigger and bigger. Saturn and Scorpio in the 9th house. Use your gut knowing, your intuition, your psychic ability, the occult knowledge, the esoteric wisdom. That's your foundation. All right, Soul Light, let's see. Your Soul Insights mantra is, I'm aligned to the bigger vision. I am experiencing, expressing the bigger vision as my soul through me. That's right. All that you do, all of your work, everything. All right, Soul Light, woo, let me know how this resonates with you. Name it and claim it in the comments. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to your reading. If you chose Amazonite, soul story number 3. I just heard hope is coming back, have positive expectations. I'm also getting the message of more joy, like I feel like you're humming along in your life. You're getting things done. You're humming along. Whatever you're coming to this reading about, there's been some shift. Maybe you're more accepting of where you're at and what you need to do or what you're doing. I am definitely also getting a real bump up in self-love, self-worth, esteem. Maybe you've been working on that. Shadow work I'm also hearing, and I'm hearing a lot to do with integration. There's something you've integrated, the 2 poles within yourself, the polarity poles, the masculine, feminine, the inner, the outer, the electrical, the magnetic. There's something, you have a new way of operating. I feel like there's a deep transmutation that's been taking place. Something's transforming within you. Now, I just heard for some, it's the body. There's some transformation that's going to be noticeable to people. Ooh, let's see what we got here. What do we have? Oh, transformation and change. Oh, and look at that. They're 2. It's like, and look at, there's a butterfly there. I don't know if you can see that. There's a butterfly. You've got the cats that have different fur. Oh, another butterfly here. Yeah, see what I mean? I don't know how to describe the energy. I'm feeling it. Like it's a trance channel and conscious channel. I get my messages in all ways: smell, taste, touch, hearing, seeing. But I'm feeling this energy within you. It's a very strong shift in your energy. Like you're you're just going along. It's not that things, they're not bothering you as much. I feel a peace coming in. You got the magic with the broom. Something you're aware of. Some of you, it's like, well, I got to work more. I got to do this. Okay, that's fine. I got to do this. Okay. So maybe you made peace with your circumstances, and it's like, okay, meant to do this. If you haven't, you're going to. And that is empowering, because when we resist our path, we're resisting our soul, which means we're resisting us. I get it. A lot of times we have things in the earth plane that I don't like. Somebody put in the comments that earth is hell. But listen, gang, I'll be honest, and I dive deep into this in the Patreon, but so I won't go deep here. But too long. I don't want to get sidetracked the reading. But fact of the matter, the earth is the soul playground. This is the only place we get to play with contrast and all these emotions and individuate out, separate out from source, from collective beings, from the collective souls that we are. It's a ride. I know on an ego level, it's not great. I mean, there's many times that I've been upset and, really upset with spirit or God or my guides. Even the other day, I was like, why did you have me do all that other stuff years ago and get off, it's like, but anyway, what I feel with you, there's some acceptance, there's some vibe that's coming in. There's been a vibrational frequency shift that's shifting your energy. And it's almost like a divine nonchalance. It's, I don't know. It's almost like if you're going to doing gardening or something and you got a pot, you kind of go, okay, I got to dig this up. Oh, well, got to do it, but it's not like I'm getting, a lot of you probably moved through some like victimy or martyrdom, which believe me, I've been there, where now you're like accepting, you're like a pro at whatever it is that you're doing. You're like, okay, I got this. We got this, guys. We got this. I got this, universe, higher self. We got, you're really moving into this like concert with the universe. You're in concert with the universe. Some of you, it's through music. Whatever it is, you're transforming people, situations, your life. And I feel like you're really doing it also on an energetic level. It's not just, it's the energy. It's your vibe. Your vibe is changing. Your instincts. You're like a feline jumping here. You're jumping right where you need to be. Okay, let's see what else comes up. Ooh, I craft my core desires with certainty and ease. But that's what it is. You're crafting your desires. And there's a 10 here. You're crafting your life. I feel like a lot of you some of you could have been in an awakening for a long time. Some of you could be newly awakening or awakening more to your power. Some of you, I feel like there's something you're doing. It's almost like a potion with yourself. I don't know if you're so aware of it or if it's just happening on the Akashic through the etheric, so that it's just happening spontaneously. You've got the chakras here I'm getting, working with herbs, potions. A lot of you do that. I feel like you are co-creating your life now, or creating it with God, creating with the universe. I feel like you're an adept. There's a lot of self-mastery in this soul story, in this group. If you're drawn to this story of the soul, it's like, what do we want to create now? What do we want to do now? Oh, we're in this problem. How do we get out of this pickle? Oh, we have this issue. Okay, let's conjure this up. I don't see you looking at problems or issues so much of, oh, this was done to me or this happened. It's like, okay, ooh, the soul wants to play in that. Okay, we're getting out of that. We're problem solving that. We're doing this now. You're really getting into like the games theory, like the game of life. I just heard Florence Scovel Shinn. Is that it? Florence Scovel Shinn? Something about that. So you could be doing a lot of affirmations. You could be working with manifesting. You could be working with just the subconscious or changing your reality. Some of you, it could be sorcery, Wicca. Literally, I get potions, or this is the potion that's right for me. It could be changing through diet, foods, nutrition. It could be recognizing that everything has this chemical process, this chemical exchange. And I mean from the alchemical point of view. What I put into my mind, this is what comes out. What I put into my body, this is what comes out. Oh, my inner compass knows the way. That's it. You have a self-certainty that's coming in due to your inner compass. Yeah, you're connecting more to your inner compass, your inner knowing, but you're feeling it. It's a vibration. It's a vibrational shift. It's about the energy. It's energy, and you guys are having a frequency shift. So what do we got for soul story number 3? Wow, look. So that's in your immediate future. If you don't have that yet, it's coming, because I feel it very strongly in the future. You know, when I'm doing readings and people say, oh, that hasn't happened yet, or that just happened. It's like, well, yeah, because I'm picking up on it. Okay, we might take that too. Got a lot of cards with you, but I'm feeling there's a lot of change happening within you and out. Ooh, look at that, 6th house. Yeah, if you haven't done it yet, you're changing your routine that better suits you. Cultivate, yes, cultivating that higher vibrational frequency. Whoa, look what this is going. I love it, I love it, I love it. Let's see. 8th house, of course. This is my occultist. You guys are occultists. You shamans, psychics, occultists, alchemists, esotericists, spiritualists. 10th house, that's what you're meant to be doing. And if you're not doing it, how can you integrate that in your life? You're getting clarity. Okay. Yeah, you got clarity. So the clarity is bringing you the abundance. You got clarity on what you really want. You got clarity on the way for you to manifest. You got clarity. You want to call it your brand. I would say your brand is you, your soul. You know, you're starting to do the little things, or you have been. Keep with it. You're starting to do the little things that connect you to the bigger things in life, the bigger goals, the bigger dream, the bigger vision, the bigger financial payout or payoff or reward, whatever. And I also feel that you kind of know yourself. You're vibing with your own inner authority. Oh wow, I'm just feeling this reading. My gosh. Wow, the 8th house, the mystery. This is deep. 2nd to 8th house, cultivating self-esteem, self-worth, the value. You're making your inner value show in the outer world. Now, if you haven't and you were drawn to this reading, then you do have that potential and probability. It may, well, I feel like you're already there. I mean, if you're drawn to this reading, I really don't think there's any ifs, ands, or buts about it, to be honest. Yeah, I don't. Okay, should we take one more? No, okay, let's see. I kind of want to take one more from that decky. No, I got a message. Let's do this deck. Let's see. I just heard party, pardon, a big party. Now, what's that mean, party? Is that your party? Party to something, or is it an actual party? I don't know. But you immediate futures, expect some really good things coming your way, because you have transformed. You know, that's why I work as a hypnotherapist with the subconscious mind. It's because it's the vibe. I know we all say it, but really realizing that as we really shift, we're not changing ourselves on a soul level. We're becoming more of who we really are and what we really are. The vibrational changes, the vibrational shifting, changing energetically, the energetics of us changes our vibration and our frequency, and we attract differently. And that's what you are doing. Oh, I knew this. I don't think I did this deck for soul story number 2. It was screaming for you. This is why. Karmic completion. A 10. Under the 6th house. It had to do with your mind, your thoughts, your beliefs. Yep. Lower vibrational thoughts, conditioned response patterns. You've either been working on that or you're about to. And that's a karmic completion. And that's what's shifting. That's the shift. Because I was thinking, what the heck is going on here? Wow. Some of you, this is a job or a way of living that you're changing. You're up leveling or just changing. I really, my guides have said, Michele, you got to tell people and you got to do it yourself. Don't stop saying this is good or this is bad, or this is negative or this is positive. This is a negative experience. It's just a little shift that we have here on the earth plane because negative is the feminine, right? The black, like, oh, black is bad, white is good, or light colors are good. Black is the feminine. It's the potential. It's the void. So I feel like with you, you're getting to the higher vibrational aspect of you, the higher vibrational potential, possibilities. You're starting to see more possibilities in your life of what you can do and where you can go. Now, those of you that are asking, what about the occult, or you maybe have a tarot channel like, I do, or something occult or divination, or, the mystery school, esoteric, or you're working with transformative energy. I keep hearing alchemy. It could even be through cooking. It could be through healing. It could be through art or music. Channel that, whatever you are doing for this soul group, this soul story that you're drawn to, whatever you are doing in your life, you need to connect into the feeling of abundance, the 8th house. That's the cultivating your way of navigating in the world, your inner compass. You're cultivating based on the true you, how you navigate. This is a real soul shift. You're shifting more. You're in the soul alignment where you're aligning more to your soul a lot. You might be right there in alignment, and something's completing so that you can live and feel and be more soul aligned, more soul expression, more soul experience. And it's by trusting your own inner knowing, your own inner authority. Now, I do hear one message. Yeah, you do need to be being, what is that? Ooh, an adventure. Yeah, some of you are starting to look at, oh, wow, look at that. Okay, I'm not going to take this one, but it kept coming out. So just make sure that you're getting enough physical activity. You're not all just in your head with that 6th house. Walking meditation, working out, really connect in with the body, for you, the mental realm and the physical realm, the mental body, the emotion, the physical body. That means the mind and body. You need to do that because there's a lot of stuff in the head, in the clouds, conjuring up, alchemical, esotericist, psychic channel, automatic writing, astrology. There's all of that. Make sure you're doing the body too. But this is the one that wanted to come out. Follow your dreams. 85, 13, 4. Changes are now possible. 6, 7, 13, 4. Change 55, 10. This is all about new beginnings. What's coming up for you next is some kind of breakthrough. Some kind of mad, wonderful payoff. I mean, not because you did anything bad before or good now. It's not bad. It's just that you've the lower rung. You had to master something with your mind, and that could be from family. That could be from the environment. Maybe you're working with the environment. You might be working, but no, it had to do with could be societal beliefs. Emotional repatterning or clearing. I'm getting a lot of solar plexus energy coming out, so there's a lot about personal power or empowerment coming out with you. Okay, we're just going to take one here, and that's it, the potential. Look at that. This is what you're to focus on right now, the potential in your life at this time. What is the potential? We're going to put that right there. So you also have more potential in your life at this time due to whatever you have been doing on your soul path. There's much more potential in your life. Life-enhancing, abundant potential. You're going to work with the potential, your potential. That's Taurus. Cultivate your potential because it's going to bring you up to an amazing level. You will look back in just a few years' time and go, oh my God, look where I am now. Oh my God, this could go on forever. Let's go, okay. All right, so we got the Eight of Pentacles. I get that because you're working. Work, 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 work. There's a lot to do. Okay, let me just, I turn the cards around. All right, Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, you're working hard. It's a lot of focused energy on creating, manifesting, dreaming up, conjuring, work, daily work with that sixth house. There is a lot to do, but whatever you're doing in the sixth house, the day-to-day, the routine, the to-dos, the schedule, is getting you. That's why you have to balance things out with physical activity, because you're doing a lot. I don't think a lot of you know. Okay, this one wants to sneak out. What is that? Oh, Two of Swords. Reflection. Six of Swords. Moving past indecision because you have clarity. Ten of Cups on the bottom. Star. Six of Wands. Let's take one more. Let's take two more because we got that Ten of Cups. Okay, you see where you're going. It's very clear. Your hard work is paying off. You just have to take time mentally to relax, to prepare. Take care of your body, whatever that means to you. I don't know. Is that health care practitioners, doctors? Is it eating something differently? Is it more water, more fluids? Is it acupuncture? Is it adjustments? Is it foods? Is it supplements? You know what it is. You know yourself. Your inner knowing shows the way. So with this transformation, you just need to be very keenly aware of your mind at this time, the mental realm, because you're using a lot of mental energy, the higher mind to co-create, to manifest, and the physical body. But other than that, oops, I just hit this, sorry. Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. Wow. A lot of you are getting work that you better enjoy, that's more fulfilling for you, and that fulfillment brings the Ten of Pentacles. You've got two tens here. I would put two tens in the comments. And Jupiter. 10-10 is a double turning point. 10 is a new beginning, a new direction. But when you have two tens, that tells me that two major areas in your life are about to transform, are about to change, are about to level up. And one of them has to do with emotion, the emotional aspect of your life, whether a relationship or a certain community or kind of relationship, partnership, more fulfilling work, and also your finances. So that's what this is all about in the immediate future. You are going to see a major leveling up financially. Let's look at time. What is the message about time? No need to hurry. Easy for Spirit to say that. Oh, release all expectations. And you know why? Because it's going to be bigger and better than what you thought. Let's try one more little card here. Okay, so the bigger manifestation is 6 months from now. That's what I've been getting with the guides. September, October. Let's see, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, October is a very pivotal time on the earth plane. Planetarily, on the earth plane, individually, with people in new directions, big moves. All of this time right now is prep for that. So work with the potential. You have a lot of potential right now in your life. You have a lot of potential in the vision, the dream that you have. Follow your dreams, but work with the potential that's with you now, because the potential that is with you now is what's getting you to the bigger potential. Okay, let's see. Do one more little reading through the Astrodicey. South Node. Not to do it alone. South Node. Now, two things. South Node in Aries. Use what you know and what you have. The second house. We're not supposed to get rid of the South Node. We take the South Node and integrate and assimilate it into the North Node. So what have you come in with? What do you know? What have you learned? Aries. Second house. You're sitting on a gold mine. There's something that's a gold mine within you or around you, or as a potential or a skill or skill set or something that you have. It's time to make that work for you. And I mean, it's part of your toolkit. All right, Soul Light, let's see your Soul Insights mantra. Whew. Okay, your Soul Insights mantra is, I am ever expanding potential of infinite, abundant source energies. Snap. Okay. Lots of love and light, and I'll see you in another reading. Hello, Radiant Soul. If you chose soul story number 4, this is your reading. Now, I got a lot with this obsidian energy. It's been talking to me about potential, about magic, mystery, the unknown, diving in. You may not know where you're going right now, but you have a clue. That's what they told me. You have a clue. You have a clue. A lot of you are wondering, is it possible? Is it possible for this to happen? Let's see. Ooh, ground and centered. Is it possible? Protection. With a steady mind, I'm connected to our collective experience. Third eye energy. I trust the change unfolding in my life. Yeah, a lot of you don't know where you're going. So, right, Spirit wants you to know that you are protected. You are protected. You are taken care of. Centering, grounding will help you. Doing figure eights will help you. Earthing, stretching, getting in the body, yoga, especially yin yoga or anything with flow will help you. And allowing for some unstructured time. So some of you are getting kind of merging with the collective experience, or you're merging with someone next to you or near you, or you're merging with, I don't know if it's your neighborhood, your group, your family. There's a lot of mergy energy here. So what will help you, because the idea is not to cut off, but what will help you is to center and ground. Find nurturing foods and activities that ground you while your world changes. That's what I'm getting. While your world greatly changes. That's the immediate future for you. So some of you, even third eye meditation, meditation on an object, walking meditation, a tree meditation where you close your eyes, breathe in and out, centering inside. And then when you feel a shift inside where you feel more centered, opening your eyes, looking at the tree, and then seeing the tree in your mind's eye. You can also do that with a candle, with the wick and the flame of the candle. Wow. Okay. So a lot of stuff is shifting for you. There's a lot of distilling of energy and research. So a lot of you researching something, you're trying to make changes and you're researching. What are you researching? I'm getting a lot with communication. I'm getting a lot with, don't get caught in the mind. Don't get stuck in the mind, or don't get stuck researching too much. Okay, so we've got, tension. Well, there could be some tension because you don't know where you're going or what's going on, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, you're in the mystery. So the tension is that you don't know what's going on. You're up in the air, the mystery. But you have to remember your higher self knows what's going on because you're in the middle of the change. Didn't this card say it? I trust the change unfolding in my life. A lot of you are like, is this going to happen? Where are we going? What's going on? So, and then you're getting Aries to act and motion. So I really feel with you. Let's put this here. I really feel with you that you're getting stuck in your head because you're in the magic, the mystery. There's a lot of interchange for some of you. Some of you, it could be physical change, body changes, hormonal changes. Some of you, it's changes in direction, or you're realizing, oh my God, I built this up, or I've been doing this for so many years, and now that's changing. So this mystery or the unknown is bringing a level of tension due to this change. Okay. Now, also, what's going to help you is any kind of movement or motion or acting. You've got Mars here and you've got Aries. Mars and Aries. Uranus. This is about sudden, I'm going to look at it more because to me, I feel like in your immediate future, there is some sudden change. And your spirit team, the OverSoul's are saying, Michele, prepare them. That you have to prepare. Some of you, it's, by the way, is going to be a release of tension. That something that's really been bothering you or limiting you is going to be released. Others of you, it's going to be that you need to finally make that decision. You need to do something tangible, is the message that I'm getting. You're moving from thinking about things, focusing on things mentally, or mapping it out into movement. Embrace the change. Look at that. Embrace the change. Embrace the change. That's, I trust the change unfolding in my life. As you start embracing it. Oh, voyage. Bon voyage. Okie dokie. Where are you going? Some of you, it's a bigger change. Look at fulfillment. Now, some of you are planning a move. And you are going to be able to do that move. And it's going to be very, very good for you. Others of you, this is just the movement in your life. Immediate future, things start moving. You're less stuck or held back. But I have a feeling now, well, let me ask them, how is this unfolding? Because I'm getting like it kind of happens out of the blue. It's almost like I'm getting message with some of you, like you've been waiting for work, or you want to go to work, or you haven't heard a call. And maybe you schedule something. Or your mindset is, oh, I'm not going to have it. It's, I won't get it, or I won't get the job I want, or I won't get hired. And then boom, there it is. Things move. They move forward for you. So you have to, grounding will help you in the middle of change, whatever that means for you, centering and grounding, being in nature, doing things that just kind of make you feel good, maybe self-care, nurturing. Especially with that, with the peach. Oh, look at that. Activate. So here is the message. Get out of the head. Solar flares. Now, some of you are very sensitive to energy or people's energy. I get that. I get that. I get that. I hear they've been in their head a lot. They've been planning for this. They've been feeling what they need to do. They've been seeing it psychically. Now they need to do it. So whatever it is that you've been seeing psychically, now you need to do it. Now it's time to move forward with it. If it is a forward, yeah, you're coming out of this space. You see that? Number of Cups. Either not really wanting to do it, kind of bored, nothing really kind of hits the spot. But then there is going to be an opportunity that comes in that does hit the spot. That's the right thing. And that gets things, that changes. That's the transformative energy. That moves things for you. Yeah, it's going to move things. Yeah, wow, look at this. This is how you're showing up. The Emperor and the Empress. Inner male, inner female. Masculine, feminine. Electrical, magnetic. The Nine of Cups. And what would we be without the Five of Pentacles? Lack, limitation, that's what your shift, that's the fear. And then we go into the Hierophant. And then from the Hierophant, you go into the Knight of Wands, movements. That's what I think. So you probably, some of you worrying in your head a lot. And then boom. You're having to process a lot. Now, some of you, this could be a past thing with health issues or concerns or something with the body. Some of you could be finance. Some of you could be kind of mental, emotional strain, something going on. You're straddling this. You're doing what you need to do, but some of you are like, where's that next level? Where's that jump? It's coming. Let's get one of these. What message? It's coming. Knight of Wands. It's not yet sustainable. You're wanting something that's more sustainable. We got these, abundance and pride. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I knew these cards were going to speak. The change is you asking for help or taking extra time off. Whether it's a personal day, quote unquote sick day, your time. That's the Four of Cups. Yeah, you've got to be able to renew. going to put that there. You got to be able to renew. But look what you're getting. The abundance mindset is the ability to take time off. The abundance mindset is to be able to focus on yourself. The abundance mindset is to be able to self-care or nurture. The abundance mindset is the ability to say, no, these things aren't it, and wait for the thing that is it. Okay, so that's a big part. That's trusting, and maybe you use your spiritual tools with the 8th house to do that. Right? Maybe you use because you're moving into a time of more fulfillment in your life, and that fulfillment is also abundance. 88. That's like you're being tried. Something is being tried and true, tested. You're being tested. This Hierophant, it has to do with some kind of inner knowing, your self-mastery with yourself. Now, some of you, this is that you want to, I feel down the road, if you're not partnered, because I'm getting not a lot of partnership, or this question isn't about relationship or partnership. But if it does, there does seem to be a next level coming in a particular partnership or relationship. Now, whether that's personal or collegial or collaborative or friendship, there seems to be a meeting of the minds that's coming in. All right, let's think of timing. What's the time? Trust. I'm getting the magic, the mystery. You're in the mystery. You are in the becoming. There's something. Embrace the changes. I'm also getting like go with the flow. Do what you can while your world changes, while you shift. And take care of what you need to take care of, and then things move again. You actually have the resources that you need. Whatever it is that you're needing, it's going to happen sooner than you expect, and create space to have it sooner. Now, that is a very direct message. What is that about? Put this over here. You're starting with this abundance. As you connect into that vibe, what is that for you? Is that appreciation for what you have? Is it taking stock of what you have? Is it seeing how far you've come? Is it financial? Is it all the above? Is it your resources with friends? Okay, sooner, it's going to happen sooner, whatever it is that you're asking, but you've got to create the space for it to happen sooner. So are you overbooked? You do have... Wow, this is definitely your message. Look at that. Things happen sooner when you focus your energy on you. Didn't I say merging? You got to give yourself time for what it is you want to do. It doesn't matter if you have a lot on your plate or kids or this or that. You have to carve out the time. Some of my clients that I work with, I tell them, okay, you got to put the sign on the door. Mom's session, dad's session, mom time, dad time, because the kid's coming in and out. Boundaries. Boundaries are great for people to understand, that you have, hey, I'm doing this for this amount of time. Of course, if there's an emergency or something, I get it. But this is really bringing the energy back to you. Do you need to rest? Do you need to renew? Do you need to restore? Do you need just to shift into just being and feeling? Because something is coming in that is pretty quickly, that is going to rock your world, that is going to jumpstart something. It's going to get something, it's going to catapult you. So for now with the Hierophant, it's patience, but it's also taking action where you can. It's coming up with soul story number 4. Oh, Mars again. Look at that, gang. Mars. You've got Mars, motion here, and you've got act. And that peach doesn't happen by itself. You got to till the soil, you got to put the fertilizer in and other nutrients, you got to water it, got to plant the seed. So Mars in Capricorn, this is all about the biz in the 3rd house. Yeah, what can you do? I think some of you need more of an online presence. Or some of you, it's even cleaning up, organizing your house, your yard, your environment. But I get it could be making your environment more workable or more inspiring somehow. giving yourself pleasure, having pleasure in what you do, like fun, joy, pleasing. It's okay. Yeah. It's like this is the combo. So we've got Scorpio energy here, got Venus, Taurus energy here, Aries here. We have Aries here, Mars, which is Aries, Aries, Hierophant, Taurus. Got some Sagittarius coming in to move things, but it's almost like preconceived ideas are moved out of the way to allow something new to come in. Or maybe you have to change your scheduling around. That's another thing I'm getting. So it's coming in sooner. Focus on your gifts and what you have and your abilities, but be willing to ask for help. Or if you don't know something, be willing to ask is what I'm getting. But this is a time to activate. That's what's coming up in the immediate future. You're going to be able to take action, even though you don't have it all mapped out or some things have shifted. You just have to trust the messages, the changes, how they're unfolding right now. All right, Soul Light, let's see. Your Soul Insights mantra is, I trust my inner knowing and the pulse of the flow of life that's guiding me. Yeah, some of you can feel light. You can feel where the change is. It's kind of to move with it and act on whatever. Put it in motion. Put the plan in motion. Follow the motion. Where is the motion? The energy in motion. Where is the motion? Where is the motion? You're moving through commotion. All right, you guys. Lots of love and light to you, and I will see you in another reading. Much peace.